Well, hello everyone and welcome, and a warm welcome to everybody joining right now. Good evening to everybody, as today we're here for round number 8 of the Freshman League. As today we are here for the Temple of Speed in Italy, here in the north of Milan, as today we are here to witness some absolutely stunning speeds over the crests of Monza here. So, good evening to everybody. Hello to Gavra. Yes, today I think it's the first time. I think it's a full grid for the first time. So, thanks for everybody for attending. I think there's a lot of reserves and a lot of drivers here. Today we're here for another league race here in Gavra Racing. If you haven't watched yesterday, for the Academy League, where Mr. Nazi has streamed and done a very good job at that. He did a very good job at that. So today it's just going to be me, sadly, as Geek Fusions. I'm now currently doing some personal work for himself, so he won't be available to join, but hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll join me next week. As yeah, so just looking. Hello to Gavra again. Yeah, some new drivers. Yeah, so we've got, I believe, Sam Forchias, who actually crashed at the exit of Ascari Chicane. Yeah, good evening to JB Cyril, good evening to Dazza. Hope you're having a great day, as today is going to be a pretty difficult one, I think I should say. Hello, evening to Unique J, the man who's in 5th at the moment, 6th I mean, as to Jewish just pipped him to 5th faster for 1 minute 21.7, as I believe the best time in qualifying at the moment is a 1 minute 20.6 at the top of my head. As yes, definitely it's gonna be a very interesting one, as someone's just made a big jump. That's Mr. Cyrax moving up to 7th position with a 1 minute 22.1, so a fairly good lap from the Academy driver. And let's see, can he do something outside him spinning at the exit of turn 2? And that is a very unfortunate thing for him, even though he's on his in lap there. I could have caused some maybe traffic, or some drivers there losing their lap times off the board. But yeah, ooh, Dazza! Oh no! It's really unfortunate, but Mr. Daz is going to be leaving us, according to him. I hope everything's alright, but make sure this is going to be a good race for your last one. Yeah, Robert Koffather at the moment 10th fastest, so pretty fairly good lap from the Scottish driver. So let's see what can he do here. So going through the Curva Grande at the moment here, where Pierre Gasly's had a massive crash in the sprint in F1 2020 on board with the obviously the curbs are super deadly in the Della Roja chicane. He does get a very good exit, now into this this, I forgot the corner for this, as I have not commentated or seen or played Italy as much on this game, so let's just call it that. But now into Ascari Chicane, as he does take it a bit deep, but still still not invalidating there, which is great news. Now flying through the straight here, reaching very high speeds at over 195 miles an hour, as now he'll be going through final corner, as I believe it's been renamed from Parabolica to, I'm not sure what corner, but this has definitely been renamed, I've heard. But let's just call it Parabolica for now, as he crosses the line. He does improve, but the man who improves the most is Mr. Caban Barrages, ascends up to first and gets a very good lap, 3/10 ahead of Mason, who's I believe just exiting the garage. Yes, he is, as he's just saw Kebab there, improving that lap time and increasing as that's someone spinning there. That's Alfa Romeo. I think that was Valadares. I think he's out of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. So Valadares, that was really unfortunate for him. Sabo there crosses over the track, turns 1 and 2. But yeah, let's see what can the drivers do. So a lot of drivers here going for laps. Hello to all 20 of you guys. Good evening to you guys. That is a massive jump. I'm not sure who that was, but that was Eatler going 6th fastest in the Kimi Räikkönen full style helmet. But Unique J, that is a great lap. Purple final sector improves that lap by 1.3 seconds apparently, which I don't think. Which I think has been maybe around a second he's improved, or maybe 7/10 I believe, so sorry. As yeah, he's gone to a provisional pole position with a 1:20.6, so he's on the verge of beating lap. There's yellow flags out Curva Grande. Somebody has meant off. That's Tonios. That is Tonios. Is a unfortunate for him. I was kind of excited. Maybe he'll put on a very good show, like he did in China for the first outing here in the Freshman League. But hello, thank you for Sam for cheers. Oh, for the Prime sub. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Gavra Racing family, or Gavra Racing sub channel, or wherever you wish. But yeah, I think Z comment. I think that's maybe a new driver. I believe Gavra, and Sam for cheers. I think that's another one. I don't think anybody else. I think Gavra. I think it's just a Z comment and Sam for cheers. But everyone else I pretty much know. I believe it is Tom Blibus, his second debut, but 31.5, very far off the pace. But let's see, Mason at Ascari here. You want to push the car through here. The rears are going to be absolutely cooking through that area on the circuit, as now he's going to have this very long straight ahead of him now, as that's Derechta. He's out of qualifying. Derechta, who could have looked for pole position, I think he's had a massive whack, as Z Coman is on the gravel. As I'm just going to have a look. I think it's an AlphaTauri approaching us. Atanen. I'm going to see. That is a massive crash for Mr. Derechta. I think he's lost it. That's a terrible crash for him. As a bonjour to Piero. As I think he knows now what I'm going to say to him every time he comes into the chat. As I'm going to say hello to Piero, who's going to be driving for the Super League on Thursday, so make sure you watch out for him. Full grid, yes, yes, correct, you've got full grid, but yeah, most of the drivers have retired. All I know is Sam Forchias, Tonios, and Derechta have crashed. That's all I know, but let's see, let's go on board. Mr. Kebab Barrages getting the car nicely rotated. Now you want to get a very good exit, very hard to put the power down, as I've noticed. But now through Curva Grande we go now with Kebab Barrages. Now he's gonna try and slam on the brakes, brake just after the 100 meter ball, try and avoid this very dangerous curbs, getting the power planted. And now you want to get the car nicely curled in, and now into the section. I forgot what it's called, for everyone, if you're wondering. And now he's going to have DRS over a very high speed of over 200 and nearly 10 miles an hour, so scorching speeds there. Goes a bit deep there, could have maybe used a bit more inside curve there if he broke a bit earlier. but all it's looking very neat there from Kebab. Good luck from him at the moment now through this very, very long straight, which some people say as now through parabolic or new corner, I should say, but now through the final corner it gets a bit out of shape, it looks like, but now through the final corner he does go into the pits as he actually goes, as he fakes. I'm not sure what Kebab has done, but that was really strange. Let's see what can Mr. Tachuri do, the Finnish driver. Has never started, I believe, in the top 3 here, so he's looking maybe to do that today, on Tuesday in the Freshman League. So through the final corner now, and get a nice exit from Parabolica. What it's gonna be? It's a 10th up, but it's not enough for him to move it down a place, but close down the margin to Mason, who's in P3. Kebab is as invalidated, but yeah, Direct's the same. I'm so dumb. I don't even know why I dropped. Yeah, definitely. It says Ekshen Marchin. Hello to Ekshen Marchin, a man who I have raced with before, I believe, but that's GSY Bates at the exit of that is the Ascari Chicane. Another driver, and that's 2 drivers spinning at the Ascari Chicane. That's Tachuri out and GSY Bates. Oh my dear lord, what is this? This is chaos in qualifying. Look how much there's 9 DNFs in qualifying. Damn, wow. This yeah, tonight will be a lot of safety cars. I do agree with you, Director, but Director at the moment, and now Mr. Tabby Dopdex, Director's teammate, goes up into P4. So that's a great lap there from Tabby Dopdex, very close to Mason. So maybe Tabby Dopdex has the pace to maybe stop him, but let's see what can Unique J do, the German. Maybe looking to get another lap, maybe improve it. He needs to improve by 2/10 according to Gavra to get the lap record here, as he's currently about 2/10 down. Now into turn 4, slap the brakes. He's 15 milliseconds or 100th and a half down on his time at the moment now through this very annoying corner, which you can lose the rear quite frequently, as well as this one if you get it pretty much incorrectly, but he does that spot on, and that is someone ahead of him. He could maybe get caught here by traffic, but he's 2/10 up. He's got the middle sector. He does use a bit of the inside curb, as that's a pretty nice exit there, really smooth from him. There's a tyre in the middle of the track, but now the pretty cheeky slipstream there from Acton there, so he's going to be very happy with that. But now to Parabolica, and he does get a very smooth exit, but that is now Tabby Dopdex going fastest. But Mr. Unique J, is he going to take provisional pole, as he is not by 300ths of a second. Mason's on the lap. Kebab Barrages is about to start his lap. Unique J, I believe is going to have another lap on his shoulders to make. Tabby Dopdex has invalidated, so it's Tabby Dopdex's final lap, and he's at the moment pole position by about 800ths of a second as he cuts the whole track there. But yeah, we have the maximum. Yeah, there will be a lot of safety cars, as I just said. My gate broke and I crashed because of the last second chicane. Oh, so you crash? Oh, that's... Yeah, we've seen a lot of incidents, so you're not the only one to have crashed there, but that was very unfortunate. That is a slow driver there. That is another driver out. What is going on? And that is... that's a pretty massive crash. He's hit the wall at the inside of the that is a very, very weird place to crash. Unique J's 2/10 down on his time. as yes, he has backed out, so it's gonna be Tabby Dubdex. Unless anybody can stop him, it's gonna be Tabby Dubdex on pole position for this Italian Grand Prix by 700ths of a second, very tight. But Tabby Dubdex has done a fantastic job, and he's done a statement, and I believe it's his first pole position of the season, or maybe it's his second. I believe he had one in Austria, but that is a subtle mark there to put from Tabby Dubdex. He is the 8th pole sitter in the Freshman League this season. Congratulations to him. As we've got Unique JP2 there, super close. Mason P3 here, as he has a lap, so maybe Mason can try to stop him. He needs to build 1.5 tenths, but Mason is slowing down. It's under AI control, so it's gonna definitely be Mason, Tabby Dubdex on pole, but it's gonna be Tinturi with a great qualifying result, as Tabby Dubdex, congratulations, as Kebab takes P4, Tinturi P5 with a very decent result for the McLaren. That's a great job from him. Direct to 6th, he's looking to do better than that in qualifying with GSY Bates, I believe, reserve. If the number of lobbies, not the number of lobbies, but yeah, GSY Bates is from the Premier Series, so he's come down to Freshman League. See how he's hanging up down there, but yeah, Eatler is P8 as 700's clear there from Acton, so pretty good there after he'd been absent for a couple of league races, so it's very good to see him back with Cyrax P10, just about 3/10 shy from Acton, and they've got around at 1/10 and 300ths with Mr. Sabo behind him, with Z Coleman and Infamella behind the Ferrari of Sabo, and then you've got Robert Goffard, the P14, Dazza P15 with Tonyos 16th, Tom Blue 17th, Sam Forcheers, Valda Harris and Willie Sanka. I've not set the time. Hello to Steph Vyers, aka Cash Tangle or Cast Tangle, but we have 22 viewers, so I don't think it's going to be a crash. We've got to all do a prayer, as we're going to be hoping that it's not going to happen, but yeah, we have a timer freeze. No, okay, what I've learnt, okay, Gavra, don't make a new lobby, we just gotta wait, because with Natty, I saw yesterday, had to wait around 1 minute or 2, then, yeah, there we go, 22 is becoming critical role. I feel the new lobby incoming. Piero, you know it, mate. But anyway, I think we are, yes, I think everything's under control and nicely. 23 now. Hello to everybody. But yeah, it's going to be Tabby Dubdex taking pole position with Unique J behind, with Mason very close behind. Kebab 4th there, pretty much of a very far margin between him to Tinturi and Mason. Kebab P4, Tinturi P5, Dutchdev P6, 7th, G-Swipe Bates, so he's going to definitely improve from that. Eatler 8th, Acton 9th, Cyrax 10th, and then really unfortunate, missing the top 10 for qualifying. Sabo, Zikoman, Infamella, Robert Codfather, Dazza, Tonyos, Tom Boost, Sam Forcheers, Valda Harris and Willie Sanka, and everyone outside the top 10 is gonna have a free choice of tyres. So yeah, let's talk about strategy here, ladies and gentlemen. So the strategy, most likely it's gonna be a soft to medium, so maybe you want to carry the softs around 10-12 laps, or maybe even 13 or 14, and basically try and carry the softs as much as you can, and then go on the mediums for your first stop and final stop, hopefully, unless you get damage or puncture at the end of the race, which probably won't happen. But then switch on the mediums, and that's your strategy sorted. Or if you're starting on the mediums outside the top 10, I should say, then you will be going for around 15, 16 or 17 or 18 laps on the medium tyres, and then go into the red striped soft tyres, which are absolutely rapid around this circuit. But yeah, the problem was Etla. Maybe there's one like person and they just lagged out or something, but Etla's but yeah, Etla is at the I'm not sure what's happened to Etla, but his AI is a bit too much ahead, and yeah, that's just pretty much how that looks like. But anyway, we're going to be heading here for the formation lap. I'm just going to add the data, but I can't wait for the start, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously the big slipstream from Curva Grande to the Della Roja chicane. That's going to be a massive slipstream to look forward to. It's going to be an amazing start. If you guys are getting your popcorn or whatever you are, get your snacks and get ready, because this is going to be an absolutely party here in Monza. Let's see who will be popping the bottle of champagne on the top step, the second step and the third step, who will be getting trophies into their cabinets. We'll see very shortly in 28 laps time, including the formation lap. So and yeah, so as ads are playing for most of us, unless some people here are subbed, so subs get a bit of a VIP-ish experience, and they won't be getting ads. But anyway, now we're rounding now the end of a lap, formation lap, and the drivers will have definitely got their tyres nicely heated. And as you can see, them absolutely massacre of drivers weaving there, getting final bits of temperature into their tyres and energy into their brakes, as obviously it's going to be a bit of a long run to turn 1, and obviously it's a very heavy braking zone, so you do want to get your brakes cold, because you will brake very late and maybe off the track, and maybe if the game decides its fate on you, get a penalty. So we'll see how will this go, but hopefully all of you are sitting tight and getting ready, as Gavra is pleasing the drivers. No collision into turn 1. We hope so, Gavra, but hopefully it's going to be clean racing. But yeah, I close my eyes for turn 1. Yeah, Italy turn 1's just super chaotic in all leagues or all sorts, and especially multiplayer or on rank. But anyway, the lights are going to be counting down the grid glitches, but the green light's going to be waving here. 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's going to be lights out, and away we go, as that Tabby Doctor gets a very poor start, as Unique J gets a bomber of a start, and it's all clear at the moment. That's Tabby Mason now going to the inside of Tabby Doctor. Tabby Doctor is going to send as he brakes super late. He managed to just make the corner. Kebab now pressurized from Centuri, as it's all looking clear at the moment. I think that's Sapucci is there off the track there, but it's going to be a massive switching. Here comes Centuri to the outside, but it looks super close at the moment. That's his big contact, and that is Dredge just front wing off, and that's possibly damage to Tabby Doptex. Tabby Doptex has spun, and that is massive consequences to the Aston Martin teammates. They have collided with each other, to the 2 teammates of Aston Martin. They're going to lose significant points, and that is very, very crucial. But it's not over yet. Director has just no front wing on this car. Director made massive contact there, and he's going to hold up the entire pack. And look what is going on over here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3 wide into Parabolica nearly. And this is just going all over the place. It's massive disaster for Aston Martin. 1st and 5th, 6th, and now 13th to 11th, and now it's going to be 20th to 12th now. It is absolutely, but it's now going to be 2 wide, maybe 3 wide into turn 1. Let's see, as it's, and now Acton is going to send it for the double overtake. He's going to get the move done, and that is a fantastic move there from the Swedish driver, and he gets into P6. That's a fantastic stop from him. He gets into turn 1 ahead of Infamela and Cyrax, but I think everything has calmed down. As yeah, we've got J5 Bates, Director, Z coming, and Sample Cheers into the pits for fresh rubber. And interestingly, Z coming and Director on the mediums and the soft, J5 Bates and Sam for the for new choice of tyre. That's Infamela out of the Grand Prix. That's a massive crash, and that's going to be a virtual safety car deployed. And that is Infamela out of this Grand Prix. Going for Tommy Boost. And that is a very big crash, as everyone's going to take avoiding action from him. That's 1 out of this Grand Prix, and we're only into lap 2 here, and it's going to be Infamela out of this Grand Prix. I told you that I say always that somebody might spin there, and I've just cursed Infamela. I'm really sorry, Infamela. As all I see coming in once again on the gravel, like he didn't qualify, so maybe he started struggling there, as he does go on gravel there, as obviously I feel a lot of unnecessary sometimes into that corner. But yeah, the virtual safety car is now off. I don't think anybody got drive-throughs current, so all the drivers keeping it clean. Unique J 1.6 seconds ahead from Mason here, so Mason doing a great job here, and as Kebab 2 seconds, but Centuri now closing in on Sabo, and he tries to look down the inside of Sabo, but he's just a bit too far. As Sabo does a massive mistake there, gets all out of shape into this corner. I forgot. If somebody can mention it, then that will be very, very appreciated. I'll be very happy with that. But Sabo will have now the DRS. He's got a lot of DRS to chew it up to P4 now, and that is, I believe, Dazza getting ahead on his final race for Gavra race of the season, I should say. As now Robert Coldfather is going to try and go around the outside of Dazza on the Ascari Chicane. He does send it around the outside, but it goes on the gravel a bit, Robert Coldfather, as he still stays ahead from Dazza, but Dazza's going to have a run maybe on Robert Coldfather. Robert is weaving to break the slipstream and defend from Dazza, but Dazza's used all of his deployment this lap, and he's not going to be able to deploy that, as I think he might have a bit of damage. Dazza's, as he's getting a lot of understeer, and yes, going to definitely help Unique J, as that is Eatler saying that apparently final lap, but Eatler into P7 now. Tabby Top Decks gets into P7, so Tabby Top is going to try and do the charge up into the top 7. A strong follow. We'll have to talk with both drivers. Yes, Gavra. Oh, Z coming has left this session. I think he's lagged out there, so really unfortunate for him. Director sets the fastest lap, a woman 24.3. There, very nice lap there from him, as he clean there, really helping him there. But yeah, here goes now to Jury now on Sabo with DRS. That is just super easy to see there. And that's just literally Italy with DRS. You just get past them super quickly. But there's another one to defend from if you're Sabo. It's going to be Mr. Acton here. They're going to be side by side into Parabolica. As our Tabby Top Decks is going to be involved. That's Willy Sanka out of the race. And that's a crash. That's a safety car. And that's a massive crash. And that is an absolutely massive crash from Willy Sanka. He's pretty much done the same. Sap 4 cheers. That's got his drive-through penalty for speeding on the safety car. As now all the soft runners dive into the pits, except for the ones who have unfortunately missed it. Robert Coffard onto P4 and Dazza from all that. Mason with the mediums. You can get into the end of those, but it's going to be a mammoth task to do that. Yes, I believe he has. Mr. Gavra. He really did this, Gavra. Woo, GSY Bait gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, directed up into P13 now, so it's looking a bit bright now for Aston Martin, as there's a bit of a prediction with the points, with how many safety cars tonight. There's either less than 2, so right now is 1. So if you think it's gonna be 2 or less, then go for blue, or if you think it's going to be 3 or 4 safety cars, then just pop in a green vote. And I believe that's JB Surreal going to use his 1.7k points there just to put in his vote, as Steph Fires has put in as well, as he's saying he can't use his 60,000 channel points as he's saved up there. As yeah, that is a safety car. Now we can all calm down for a moment, as we can have a bit of breathing room for a couple of laps here. So it's going to be all chill now. It's going to be chaos, as that is Tammy Doplex into the pits. And he's going to visit his Aston Martin crew, probably not for the last time, as he's going to now exit the pit lane, maybe behind Tunjuri. Most likely us, but or maybe just ahead of Acton in there, as a great stop there from Tabby, and he goes into P7, so that's a great stop from him. Unique J into the medium tires. Robert Kofather and Staza and Mr. Tonios stay out, as Tonios is lagged out there. Could we see Robert lead the race? Oh, well, so yeah, up at the moment, Dazza's going to be the second man, second time this season. If you didn't think about Silverstone, it's gonna be his second time leading in a safety car. So pretty much it'll be a pretty nice moment there to lead in his final race of the season for the Freshman League, to race behind the safety car and lead it. So must be a feel pretty special there from Dazza, but he's going to be leading it unless he doesn't want to pit. I would have to stay out. Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah, because like 1 lap later there might be a safety car and then you would pit, but yeah, you never know. It can come or it cannot come, but yeah. So as now the grid now comes back into place, and it's going to be a full grid coming back together, as now hopefully everyone come back, as now we've got to wait for Z coming, and Sam Fortiers, who currently is behind Dazza pretty much, so is not going to help him a lot in this safety car period, but yeah, GSY Bates, Tom Bliboos, follow the hard race in and direction now closing into the safety car here. Yeah, let's see. How will the safety car restart go? But I will be back in around 20 seconds here for just for a very small break, as we're going to be continuing here racing very soon, and I'll be back very shortly. Don't leave everyone, I'll be back. Hello everyone, I am back. I'm sorry about that, as I was just taking a bit of a a quick drink as we're back here. So yeah, the Tonyos, Robert and Dazza stay out for this time of the race, as we're gonna be now looking at the chat here. As yeah, Piero saying long safety car here. Yeah, definitely, because Z Coman and GSY Bates have to catch up to the safety car right now. So but yeah, it would, yeah, it definitely would help Unique J for the but yeah, there you go, first one. Well, first two, I should say. We should have a poll on number of safety cars. Yeah, but yeah, then that's why the poll was firstly made in place. Is there actually a mistake on this one? He miscalculated. Yeah, definitely. I think so, yeah. Yeah, chaos. Absolute chaos, but I believe maybe the safety car is going to come in and slap. As yes, I am correct. So the safety car in this lap. So after a long time now, a pretty short time, the Daz is going to become the de facto safety car, and it's going to be a bit of a healthy gap with a lapped car right behind him. So there's going to be basically Dazza here leading from Sam. Or Robert Carfather, if you want to have a bit of a look, but Dazza now gonna lead the pack, and let's see how will it be the start. Obviously, as always, he does get a very good actually catches out Robert a bit. He's gonna have the slipstream here, as it's all green flag racing here once again for the Italian Grand Prix, as Caban now going to go on Tonyos here, but he's under AI control, so the AI is not now it's going to be a very easy overtake, as everyone is off to the line nicely. But let's see, Unique J on behind Robert Kofffather. Let's see, what is he going to do here? Daz is leading the race here by about 1.1 seconds, and that's turn 1, that's the yellow flag, that is Bala Harris. Slow, very slow out of turn 2. And he has spun, I believe, and that's directed. I want directed a bit of contact there, and either lagging or not. Then now GSY Bates pulls out to go down the inside, maybe after the Dillon chicane. I'm not sure what part, but he does get a good. But that's a good move. Sabo's out of the race, and that's a massive crash, and that's a safety car. It is a safety car. Once again, Tonyos down into P7, and two track leaders overtook him, but Piero, yeah, there's another safety car. Sabo is out. There's a pretty big crash. Infamela's just left, so it's a double DNF Ferrari. Mattia Binotto will have a word with them, definitely. But what a race this is getting. As not guided all in for 2 or more. Oh, yeah, good evening, Cryptech, the man who's going to be driving here tomorrow in the Red Bull, or it sometimes says the Raging Bulls, or one of the Raging Bulls. But yeah, as Jamie Cyril wanted to win the prediction, as well as Cryptech, as Piero saying, it is pretty easy. Pretty much, I can agree with you. I can definitely agree. As yeah, obviously, now we've got a bit of a hint that safety cars for tomorrow in the Premier Series and the Super League tomorrow, where 27 Born Evil will commentate that, and on Thursday it's going to be me. By myself, I believe so, unless Dan is able, but I don't think he will be. But yeah, I guess I do get, Piero, that you said it's a pretty easy, because obviously there's a lot of areas you can spin. But yeah, that is Sabo out of this Italian Grand Prix, and that's caused another safety car. We only managed to get just about 1 lap of racing, or half a lap of racing. here. As now we're going to be following safety cars. Everyone is pretty much closed up together again, so it's probably going to be one more lap of the safety car. But we've got Valada Harris, who's pretty much very far behind us. Yeah. So I'm now going to dictate and tell you all of you the championship standings. So as we're just going to have a quick peek of how the freshman league is going with the championship. So I'm just going to quickly just search up the standings as a quick look, but yeah. So I believe it's gonna be. Wait, I'm just gonna. The safety cars and stuff. I didn't manage to check the standings because I believe the tiers channels are removed on Discord, and I always go through there, but I believe it got deleted by one of the admins. So, oh wait, I have actually found it. I am absolutely annoyed by that. Sorry everyone, but seems like I'm blind. I can be a bit might not see some stuff, but it's gonna be Unique J leading with Dredge Mason, Tabby Doptex 4th, and Sabo 5th. That's the top 5 for the championship. But Dazzle for the third time will become the de facto safety car. It's gonna be lights out once again, hopefully for the last time. But Unique J gets a massive century here, and he's gonna send it to the inside of Robert Cotfather. Robert defend this with all of his might, but now it's going to be a drag race, as now maybe Unique J is going to have a good switching here on Curva Grande, as now the pair of them use the ERS, but now it's going to be a drag race into maybe to the Ascari Chicane, as Unique J still behind us. Kebab Barrages is forced onto the gravel as he's spun, as he's half spun, and he's down into P13. They're very big. I think that's Etla or Xerax, and he's out of the Grand Prix. As he is out, it doesn't say he is, but he's just lying there. As I am now wondering if that car's gonna stay there, as he actually has been displaced. As there is yellow flags now. Xerax is out. Please don't tell me it's a safety car if there is. Oh my days. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. Why? This why. Oh wow, it's another safety car, so oh wow, it's another safety car. And it's the third one in this Grand Prix. Can we just have a lap of racing, ladies and freshman league race drivers, please? But yeah, Piero just making just the best statement ever. It's a safety car GP. It should not be called the Italian or Monza GP. The safety car GP. That's just going to make an actual statement. But that is, yeah. And yes, that's going to be Daza leading the safety car, maybe for the third time, or maybe Pitts, but Daza for a pretty long time there, 12 laps on those tyres. He's gonna now be pitting very soon, but oh my golly gosh, that is absolutely chaos here, ridiculous here. And Gavra, can you just ask me, is the safety car reduced? Wait, no. Simulation settings. What is it? Oh, rules of flags. It's on standard. It's on standard. Normally we can have one more. Yeah, definitely. But it's the third safety car, so yeah, wow. The freshman league is famous for its safety car. Actually, that's really true. But yeah, let's see. If the freshman league wants to break the record of the most safety cars in a single Grand Prix, well, currently it's 5 safety cars, which I actually commentated. Fun fact. And fun fact, I actually streamed the one-off event for France. We had 5 safety cars. Yes, 5 safety cars, and me and Gavra, he was just fuming in the chat, but yeah, 5 safety cars were in that Grand Prix, and at the moment it's 3, so 2 more of that will definitely have another one. And Daz has got about 5 laps of fuel, it looks like, on his MFD, so yeah, obviously the drivers have a great opportunity to save tons of gallons of fuel in the backpacks of the car. But safety cars in this lap, as now hopefully it's going to be the last time for the restart, as we're going to be seeing here Daza becoming the 4th time here, the de facto safety car, 3 times here for this GP, as now he's going to lead this Grand Prix again. So it's going to be Mason behind him, just with Dretch close behind. So Dretch has made a very good comeback, as Daza catches Mason, doesn't catch Mason out, as it's the yellow flags now. It's as now Sanford is disqualified for not serving his drive-through, but the championship rivals now are gonna be fighting here. Yellow flags, as someone disqualified. There's a lot of battles here at the start, but the championship rivals are going to be locked in horns here. It's going to be a very big battle, but Mason is going to maybe look for Daza, who's using his ERS, and he's going to be defending here maybe from him as he goes a bit too hot on the brakes, and that could be a bit of damage. Mason goes to the outside with Director following him. Mason takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Director behind closely. There's yellow flags at the back. There's a lot of positions going down. Seacomen on a great charge here. I believe that the AI, I can trust the AI doing a great job. That's acting and crash into the wall. He's out of the Grand Prix. No, and then Tom Libert. No, I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done. Oh my days. Oh. Gavra. We need to put the safety car to reduced. Yes, Gav. Yes, that's what I was about to say. Oh my day. 4 safety cars, 1 more freshman. If they want to break the record of the safety cars, they need to have 6. I don't think it's possible, but that's just ridiculous right now. becoming a running guy, yeah. Oh my days. Yeah, that didn't, yeah, to be fair, he could have done anything, but that's a pretty big whack of the wall there. Hitler's somehow into P2. But Hitler's into P2. Mason's down into P11 because he pits. Zikaman and Tintura switching positions here. Zikaman's under AI control, so obviously no penalties applied. But Hitler's the only one on the mediums here who's actually under Hitler control. As yeah, Raikkonen is in P2, but yeah. Let's hope he can win and get the 5 seconds out of Director, whoever gets into P2. This should be last one. I hope so, Piero. Piero, please tell me if it's this. I confirm. Just confirm it. I'll be happy. When someone on this types of scenarios, when it's like 3 or 4 safety cars, that's what you said. This should be the last one. This is gonna be another one. Who knows? Yeah, yes. But yeah, there's gonna be definitely another, and yeah, we just gotta. I need to calculate how many laps there were under the safety car. Wait, there might be actually a point where there will be there's gonna be more laps under the safety car than the actual race. Yeah, so 7 out of this race: Tombly Boost, Actonin, Cyrax, Sabo, Willy Sanka, Infamela, and Sam4 Cheers out of this Grand Prix. GSY Bates going in for the front wing change, as well as Valter Harris going on some fresh tyres, as well as GSY Bates on some tyres on the Haas. But everyone's now close to each other, so now when Valter Harris catches up, we'll be able to probably next lap to get. But Centurion Zika are just switching positions constantly here as Centuri. I am not sure what happened there, but the AI, well, I'm not sure what that was about, but the AI just it looks like it has a mechanical failure or something. Yes, did you miss full grid? Yes, I definitely did. Yeah, at some point, there probably will just be like 3 drivers left in this Grand Prix. But anyway, hopefully we're going in to be a safety car in this lap, please be, because I want to go back to racing so bad. As yes, we have. Okay, everyone, cross your fingers, because this is just gonna be, hopefully, as Direction's gonna become the de facto safety car for the final, hopefully. As I've said that, it's going to be another safety car. So, now Direction's going to resume the race. Hope as I just absolutely have fingers crossed that it's going to be all safe to the line here. Now, Director does get a very good start. Tally Dopdex just behind Hitler here. He's going to have a great slipstream to Hitler into turn 1. He has a great run now. So he's going to have a bit of a slipstream from Director. Hitler breaks harder than him, as now Tabby Dogs will have the inside. He cuts over the curb, bit of like a Kebab Barrett just has retired, and I'm not having good habits about this one. Daza now goes down into P9. Kebab is retired at turn 1. Something must have happened, and Centuri now looking on Tabby Dogs, who has a bit of connection issues there. But what's going on tonight? We're gonna imagine, I know, that would just be absolutely killing. Ether goes deep, and that's gonna force Tabby Dopdex to get into P2 to 1-2 faster Martin. They've been in massive contact. This man's been with no front wing. This man was around P13. They're back into a 1-2. This race is just absolutely chaos. There's a spinner, that's Unique J. Unique J, a big name, and Ascari, and he's kept it out of the wall, and it's Unique J. That is a very big name, and he spun an Ascari. As Daz has no front wing, so he must have made massive contact with one of the drivers, but that think Unique's been pushed off. Oh, wait, Hitler now on Tenturi. There's a contact with Tenturi and Hitler has just gone totally to the grass and on the rarely advertisement grass patch, and now it's gonna be too wide. Robert Kovar, they're now gonna go around the outside of Hitler, and now Robert Kovar does get ahead. Now GSY Bates trying to get a move on the inside of him, but that's Thomas now battling the AI. So two AIs battling, that's just going to be a very interesting thing, but obviously, yeah, it looks very weird. It looks like an Alpine and a Honda merged into one, a Red Bull merged into one, so as now it's going to be 3 wide. I wish this was actually all the 3 proper drivers. What a race, this is knockout. It's Destruction Derby. That's Robert Kovar going a bit wide. That could have hampered him a bit there, but he's pretty much clear. As that's GSY Bates, he's hit Tenturi. Tenturi looks like he's broke very early. GSY Bates has now got to come into the pits. That is so unlucky for GSY Bates, who's done such a good race. Following his debut in the freshman league, and now he's got to pit again for a new front wing. And probably maybe, yeah, tomorrow should be better. Yeah, Gav just remembered just to adjust it to. Oh, that's followed to Harris at turn 2. With that, as he's hit the wall there, and he's got no end plate to the right hand side. And that was a very big whack, but Tabby Top Deck, surprisingly, in the DRS of Director, so Director looks maybe half the pace, but maybe he didn't manage to get in qualifying because of a crash he did in the Ascari qualifying. And now Tabby will have the DRS on Director. Now he's going to have a look on him as he does manage, as he does get a bit of a rear end looks a bit loose. And no doubt about that, process never, yeah, exactly. I rarely see safety cars, but but yeah, for freshmen, just chaos, full stop. But Tonios and Zico are now on the inside of Hitler, but this is going to be a nice AI battle here. And now Tabby Dopdeck's now on Director. Tabby Dog does get ahead, and Director behind now Tabby Dopdeck's. Tabby gets into the lead of this Grand Prix, has a bit of older tyres, better tyres than Director here, and Tabby's tyres will suffer as he's now going to try and run his own pace, and he's going to try and get out DRS there as much as he can. He's building a great gap here. Tabby is flying at the moment, so Tabby is going to try and get his win, but nobody has got penalties, so it's gonna be that's not fight for win. Yeah, the rivalry is back. GSYB gets a 3-second time penalty as yeah, there's a big battle. Robert Goldfather is now battling with Tenturi here, so Robert, I feel they got first full safety car. Yeah, so we've had one VSC and a safety car. But yeah, come on Robert, come on. Let's see, what can Mr. Robert Kofather do now? He's going to try and get to Jury here. He's going to try and stretch his muscles here. Tabby Doctors has the fastest lap of a 1 minute 22.9. Should be good for the race, but we've got a nice helicopter shot. Steph Vyers, if you're watching this, then you should be satisfied. But here goes Robert Kofather, maybe for the move on to Jury here. Let's see, on board with Robert Kofather. He sends it. And he does an absolutely fantastic job. You've never seen this from Robert Godfather, and that is how you do it. Wow, that is a great move. But Tenturi now has a fantastic slipstream. He's going to get into the gap. Robert leaves him the space as Robert Godfather backs out of it, and now Tenturi breaks very early. And this race, the battles are absolutely going crazy. Togas and Zikoman still fighting here, but Robert Godfather, he's got the pace, maybe for fourth. Tenturi Has got to defend here. Now, Tabby top takes his a 3-second time penalty. That is going to hamper him, and now he's going to try and get 5 laps here over the 3-second mark. I'm just going to quickly check Director. He's only got 2 warnings, and maybe one of them's for corner cutting or collision, but he's probably got 2 warnings for track limits, and one of them maybe for like corner cutting or collision with somebody eventually. So yeah, that is what is currently happening. So Director's still behind. Yeah, but let's see, Robert Coffather, what can he do? He has a lot of over speed. He sends it. And that is how you do it. He's not completed it just yet, as now it's nearly a 2x2 here, and now Unique J barges his way through now, and now maybe Unique J is going to get interrupted or into this fight. Robert Coffather, what is he going to do? He's not going to think about it. He's going to break early. Eatler sends it on Unique J, and it's super close, and it's Unique J out at the Ascari Chicane, as it's super difficult to overtake there, as you need a lot of racing respect if you want to get the move done, and that was really unfortunate from Unique J. And Unique J, his race has gone from bad to worse. Now he's going to build up 7 seconds in 4 laps, which can be possible, but Robert Coffather still behind Robert here, but Unique J has done such a good race, but honestly really unfortunate after the spins and the contact he has been involved in. But yeah, now we're going to be on to lap 24 here, with 4 more laps to go in this Grand Prix, as this race has just got absolutely amazing. Tachuri, there's a lot of race, and it looks like all that is Eatler sending it on Robert Coffather. That is the biggest dive bomb I've ever seen there. Eatler with razor blades, as now just wait, as now Unique J goes into the pits there, probably for the fastest lap. And he actually did have a bit of front wing damage, so maybe he's going for the fastest lap. Daza will get past him, but I think he's going to go for fast lap, so Aston Martin don't just, it's just a big for championship in this situation, mate. This direction take the react. Okay, definitely, but yeah, this is just going absolutely down to the wire. Robert Coffather now going to get ahead of Zikaman and on Zikaman's AI, and that's one, and now Robert is going to make up one more. And Robert Coffather is just doing a fantastic job here, and he doesn't do good in qualifying, but he just does an absolutely fantastic drive in the race, and obviously he always stays out of trouble. He doesn't go into very unnecessary moves. He plays it really safe and really clean, does. Oh, that's Tachuri! And that is a massive hit to the wall. What has happened to him? Tachuri, I'm not know. And Tachuri's left the session. Tachuri, oh no! After running 4th and looking on set for a good result. That is super unfortunate. Robert Coffather, I want to see what does he have. And he's only got 1 warning at the moment for Robert. So if he gets 2 more, that's going to be a penalty. So at the moment, it will be Robert Coffather P5 or better P4. So Robert Coffather is now going to try and get past Tonios. Yeah, because Eatler has that 3-second time penalty. 5 seconds, and yeah, that is gonna be. But now Tammy's now gonna move on to the penultimate lap of the race, and it looks like Director might just edge out on Tabby, as his tyres might start to go off the cliff, as Directors might start to be as well started to drop off. Mason's just behind them both. Aston Martin's he's struggling here to maybe try and catch up to them. Maybe he can, but it's looking very difficult. Kebab has left the session, but Robert Godfather, he's going to try and get past Tonios's AI. That's Centuri into the pits for new front wing. Juice base up to 8th after all that chaos. As Robert Godfather still trying to get now Unique J does set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on 1 minute 21.4. That steals the fastest lap from Tabby Dopdex, who I believe has it, and yeah, that just helps Williams with the points, but yeah, will be 43 points on the cards for the Aston Martin team, the Silverstone based team. That is going to be just absolutely fantastic for them as a team, and they will be absolutely happy because they will extend their lead in the championship as Talby Dubtex heads into the final lap. And let's see, as I believe Robert has just got into the DRS, just about. Tonios now has the ERS, Tonios is AI, we should say. Either has no ERS, so Tonios has a lot on his AI, so Tonios' AI is going for 4th at the moment. And now it's going to be Robert Godfather trying to do what he can here to try and get past. Zikomen has done 22 laps on his tyres. Someone's going slow, that's Daza, and Valdaharis is out. That's two drivers crashed massively involving Valadaharis and Daza. And that is super unfortunate. Tabby Dubdex and Direct, round of applause for them. They've collided at lap 1 together. Mr. Director's got front wing damage and had to pit and was at the back of the grid. This man was 13th. Tabby Dubdex and Director's just done what is called not giving up. Tabby Dubdex takes the checkered flag, but all round applause to Director, who takes the Italian Grand Prix. That is just a statement, and I mean that. One of the best league races from him probably ever. What a comeback from him, and it clearly shows why you have to give up. Mason 3rd, Tonios is AI, so it goes to 4th as Zikomen gets to P5, Roberts into P6, points again for the Scottish driver. Itla spins actually at the final exit, does he get a 20-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags or blue flags. Tenturi's AI by Unique J, the man who was on maybe to extend the championship lead after the Aston Martin collided. Nothing he could do there. He gets into P9 as stretched to GG and Tabby track limits. Oh yeah, Director, what happened? Did you hit Tabby Dubdex or something? Because I think you hit him, and yeah, but congratulations to you guys actually. That was a stunning result from you two guys. GG from everybody as Daza. Bull crap for here, and yeah, really unfortunate for here, but he's done a pretty good race nonetheless, but unfortunately that ends the race. So yeah, it was pretty much a mess, but with Gavra, just to tell you, put the safety cars to reduced. maybe gave a chance to put on the medium or the standard, but didn't work clearly. But Director gets the win, and I believe closes down the gap. Mason, that was 4 safety cars. 4, yes. We should have constructors. Yeah, definitely. As I'm not sure who hit you, Daza, but yeah, really unfortunate for you. So, I had to avoid Kebab's first lap, and then someone hit. Oh, no, it's 4 Piero. I think so. Yeah, Direction takes the win with Tabby Dopdes behind, completing the Aston Martin 1-2. Mason third, Tonios 4, Zekerman, Robert Coldfathers, GSY Bates, Eatler, Unique Jane, Turi around that top 10. Sadly, that's his final race. Farewell, Dazza. Gets 11th, Valdeharis, then Valdeharis Kebab, Tom Bliboos, Acton, Cybrax, Sabo, Willie Sanka, Infamous, unfortunately has retirement in the race. Yeah, it's way too many safety cars. We were full grid, we finished with half grid pretty much. Wow. Just, okay. GSY Bates finished 7th with 5 pit stops. What on earth? With 5 pit stops, he's gone into P7. Well, that is a lot. Valdehar's 12 with or DNF with 4. Man, GSY Bates pull the Haas team had to pull a lot of pit stop there from GSY Bates, but that is the results. And thank you guys. Wow, that was just a fantastic race. But thank you guys for joining me in the stream. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you Pierre Dredster, Tabby Dubdex, Dazza, Gavra, JMB Cyril. Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow. Castengel. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Join Tuesday and Born Evil tomorrow for the Premier Series. And on Thursday's gonna be me for the best of the best, the Super League. And on Friday, I believe GT Sport is still carrying on, Gavra, if I am correct. If it is, then Group A, Group B streamed on Friday on Group A, Group B on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the Weekend League for, I believe, Silverstone. I'm not sure what the calendar is for the Weekend League, but I know the final race probably is USA. But thank you guys for joining us, and yeah, I just need to collect from all that. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah, no problem, James, for any time. And yeah, thank you guys, cause that was just fantastic. Thank you for everyone for joining, and until next week for the freshmen. For Russia, I believe, or Imola, I'm not sure. I think it's either Russia or Imola, but then on Monday it's going to be Academy with Nazi commentating, so that is just a massive race. But thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys super soon. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you then.